1978, over 900 people drank cyanide-laced juice in Guyana under Jim Jones, and most were not desperate, unstable, or broken. They were educated, had families, had jobs. So what made them walk into a cult in the first place? And more importantly, what in your brain would make you do the same? The answer is not what you think. Cult recruitment does not work by trapping stupid people. It works by hijacking 5 specific psychological weaknesses that exist in all of us. And they hit you so gradually you do not even notice. Let's start with how cults find you in the first place. 5. The belonging trap. In 1993, psychologist Janja Lalich interviewed over 200 former cult members. The number one reason they joined? Not ideology, not fear, loneliness. Cults do not recruit through force, they recruit through community. They find you at your lowest moment, a breakup, a job loss, isolation, and offer something your brain is starving for. Instant belonging. You walk into a meeting expecting a lecture. You find yourself in a group of smiling people who all seem to understand you. That feeling is not manipulation yet. It is just human connection, but it is the hook. In the Next VM cult, which operated until 2018, leader Keith Raniere used a practice called pillow talk sessions, one-on-one conversations where members felt truly seen for the first time in their lives. The cult exploded from 50 members to over 15,000. 4. The incremental commitment. Once you are in, the group does not ask for money or your firstborn. They ask for small things. Come to one more meeting. Introduce a friend. Sign a non-disclosure agreement, just for privacy. Each step feels reasonable alone. But psychologist Robert Cialdini's research on consistency shows that small commitments create internal pressure to follow through with bigger ones. Your brain rewrites the story. You are not being controlled. You are staying true to your own choices. By the time you realize where you are, you have already made decisions you cannot take back without admitting you were wrong. 3. The information bubble. Cults do not ban outside information immediately. They make it irrelevant. They control who you spend time with, what you read, what you hear. A Harvard study on information networks found that groups isolated from external input show 40% faster radicalization. Your brain evolved to trust the people around you. When everyone around you agrees on reality, your sense of what is true shifts. You are not being lied to. You are just in a bubble where alternative views do not exist. But this is where cults weaponize something even darker, and it traces straight back to how your memory actually works. 2. The identity fusion. Over time, the group becomes your identity. Psychologist William Swann's fusion theory shows that when people fuse with a group, they will literally risk death for it. Not out of fear, but out of love. The cult becomes your family. Leaving is not just changing your mind, it is losing your entire sense of self. This is why people stay even when they see contradictions. Leaving would mean admitting they lost years to a lie. 1. The cognitive dissonance lock. Here is where your brain betrays you. When a cult leader makes a failed prophecy or commits a crime, members do not leave, they double down. Leon Festinger's 1956. Study of a UFO cult showed that when their predicted apocalypse never arrived, members increased their commitment by 40%. Your brain cannot handle the contradiction between I am smart and I joined a cult, so it rewrites reality to protect your ego. The lie becomes easier to believe than the truth about yourself. So what separates cult members from the rest of us? Almost nothing. The same mechanisms that trap people in cults are quietly reshaping how you think right now, in ways you have never considered. Now you know why you could join a cult, even though you think you never would. But this same brain mechanism explains something even darker: why ordinary people commit atrocities when they are told to. The answer is locked in a famous 1961 experiment that still haunts psychology today. If you want to understand how easily your own mind can betray you, subscribe, because next week gets uncomfortable.